everyone, I wanted to hit on some of the best used iPads that you can basically buy in 2024. Now, the first thing I want to get out of the way is that for the most part, if you're going to go through and pick up any type of iPad, you have to buy an iPad that is still supported with software. And the best ones aren't necessarily always the cheapest ones. The very first iPad that I think is still probably a pretty good deal, that I think a lot of people could probably still get a lot of value out of, is the iPad Pro 3rd generation, aka the first iPad that removed the home button and all that other stuff from the displays. I think this particular iPad that came out in 2018 is one of the best ones you can buy because it's such a cheap iPad for what you're getting. You're basically getting an iPad that still looks kind of about the same thing as the current generation of iPads. You are maintaining things like a single camera setup, which can kind of suck for some people. But I would say the camera itself isn't that terrible. It's a 120Hz ProMotion display as well, which makes this phone, iPad look so much better, which is something I love seeing. And you're just getting a lot of capability and a lot more stuff all throughout, which is so awesome. So I definitely do think that type of iPad is still, one that I'd look at as probably being one of the best iPads you can buy in terms of value per dollar, although it's not going to be supported forever. It's still an iPad that's still around and it's a very cheap iPad. On top of that, I think another iPad I'd throw in here too is an iPad 9th generation. If you're going to go the cheapest route, the iPad 9, because it's so cheap, makes this one of the better deals that you can probably find. It's not like this super expensive iPad, and it was never even supposed to be a super expensive iPad. But the fact that this particular device is still supported with software, and the fact that we're still, kind of having this thing around, it has a really good chipset, and it's a very good iPad as well. That's another awesome iPad for a very cheap price. Moving up in price a little bit, I think either the M1 iPad Pro or the M1 iPad Air are also very good type of iPads that I'd also recommend, everyday people to go ahead and buy. The things with these iPads is that they have a bunch of RAM inside. They're also giving you a really good desktop level chipset inside of it as well, which makes this thing a really good value and a really good deal. I think if I'm going to go through and pick up a device, having a device like this just means to me that it's probably going to be one of the better iPads that you can basically buy, just because it's going to be able to last for a very long time. And the fact that these iPads have already had their, successors come out, they're not, really the, most expensive things anymore. I think that makes these types of iPads hold up very, very well from that particular side as well. And I definitely do think, once again, if you're going to go and pick up an iPad, some of the best used iPads that you can basically buy are any of the iPads with M1 chipsets. I think it just makes a lot of sense to go and buy those ones, and I would highly recommend it for sure. So those are some of the best used iPads I can probably recommend in 2024. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.